Good morning, everybody. It's Neva from Manic Mama Musings, and this is my morning, it's early, couldn't sleep. I'll explain that in a little while, but yeah, I got my pumpkin spice coffee in one of my favorite mugs. Don't mind how dirty that is. My crocheting, and I'm about to sit out here. Let me switch the camera around. I'm about to sit outside for a little bit and crochet because it feels really nice out. I started having tummy trouble about halfway through the garden tour. Sorry, that wasn't so great. And then I had planned on doing Mental Health Monday, like before I went to bed. And then I was going to do my daily vlog. Well, neither one got done because I laid down and I was just feeling awful. So I really thought it was just something I ate, but I think I had a bug because I sure did, even though I had slept most of the day because I hadn't slept the night before. I still fell asleep and slept I think I slept hard for about 5 hours, and then I was awake. So I'm going to sip on some coffee. I know, if I'm having tummy problems, why? But it just sounded good. I did drink lots of water last night, so I'm not going to be dehydrated, but I'm going to sip on a cup of coffee, do some crocheting, and for sure there will be a daily vlog today. I might try to do a Mental Health Monday on a Tuesday, and then I need to show you my whips and my FOs. I'm not sure, I do have an FO, so that'll be in a yarny one, but yeah, sorry about that. Yesterday was a really bad down day for whatever reason. I did wake up for counseling, so I did get to have my counseling, but yeah. So I will be back later with the rest of this vlog and with some other videos maybe. Love y'all. Hi y'all, it's me. I'm back. I put a little bit of clips from my morning. I actually fell asleep last night, even though I had slept a lot yesterday because didn't sleep the night before, blah blah blah. My insomnia sucks. And I actually crashed though because I had a bit of tummy trouble, and I wasn't feeling good. I fell asleep after LJ went to work, like right after he went to work yesterday. Therefore I didn't do my speaking my truth vlog. And but then once I think it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, I was wide awake. So I sat up and watched some YouTube. And when I didn't fall asleep, well, when the sun was coming up and I still wasn't asleep, I made myself a cup of coffee and went and sat outside for a little while. I won't keep doing this video if I keep yawning. So I showed you a little bit of my morning, what I was drinking and whatnot. And then people started. So for our town being so little, there's a lot of crime. There's been a lot of shooting, and just last week, this man was sitting in his vehicle waiting for his wife and his child in the doctor's office at the pediatrician. He's in the vehicle. This is a busy street in the medical part of, not far from the hospital, and there's a lot of medical buildings there where this man's sitting, and literally this office faces this very busy street, and someone pulled up and shot him. I don't know any of the details other than that, but that's just scary, and we're not that big of a place. I couldn't give you the population right off my head, but Clovis, New Mexico is not that big to be having those problems. So I don't know why I was rambling, but to come back to people, it's okay to, I think you're walking around for exercise or to get to work and stuff, but I always say don't judge a book by its cover, but because things are so crazy around here, when it gets kind of busy with people walking around, we go inside. That's kind of how bad things are around here. So here I am sitting outside. I'm thinking, oh, it's so early, I won't be seeing anybody, much. Well, it got a little busy with, I think there's a house around here doing some nonsense, some not so legal stuff. I don't know that for sure. But yeah, that's my philosophy on it. So when I got to started seeing some, I don't know how to put it, suspicious characters walking around, I came back inside. So that video wasn't very long, and I didn't sit out there very long, but I did sit out there, drink a little bit of coffee, and crocheted a little bit this morning. So I added that to it. I've been feeling pretty nostalgic lately. I don't know what the deal is, except for that. Okay, so there's Mother's Day, and then after Mother's Day, of course, there's Father's Day. And I don't have my mom or my dad. I've not had my dad in 23 years, and my mom, August will be 3 years. So this is how it goes. Like, May is Mother's Day, June is Father's Day, July is my mom's birthday, and then August is when she passed. And LJ's dad passed in February. I think it was February. Oh, if you're watching this, LJ, I'm so sorry. Yeah, it was February. And so we have like a lot of months, and I think it just kind of, the memories this year, it's not all bad memories this time though, so that's good. And it's not like I mean, I'm sad because I miss them, and there's like so many questions that have come to mind lately that I want answers to, and it kind of makes me sad that I won't have the answers to them maybe ever. But just some nostalgia stuff going on, and watching Karate Kid, yeah, brought back some of those memories of, you know, being that girl in the terry cloth. Remember when terry cloth was like a cool thing? And I had like my little halter tops or tank tops and my little terry cloth shorts, and I was listening to my 8-track thinking I was so cool. Olivia Newton-John, let's get physical. Let's get physical, physical. No, I'm not a singer, I know. So yeah. I don't know, just that, watched Karate Kid, and that, I don't know, that moment, those moments are sticking in my mind because I can see my walls in my bedroom at the house we lived in when all that was going on. So yeah, I've just had a bunch of reminiscing, and then seeing pictures of my dad that I had never seen before was really cool for me. And LJ pointed out, he goes, "You look like your dad." So I'm gonna try to make a collage of a picture from me, of me in my 20s. I think I was 20. I don't know, a younger picture of my dad and a picture of me with short hair, and I was young. I'm gonna try to put them in a collage in this video if I can figure out how to put a collage together. So maybe y'all can give your opinions too. But he says that I don't comment on the hair. Don't say anything about the hair. That's not a proud moment in my life. Just saying. But I will put that in there, and you can tell me your opinion. I see a resemblance. LJ was like, "You've got his smile. Like that's you. That's a man version of you, or you a woman version of him, vice versa." And I was like, "Oh, thanks," because I always thought my dad was handsome, so I'm a handsome woman. That's wonderful. I hope I'm talking loud enough. My ears are plugged. And I was going to use my new microphone that LJ got me, but I misplaced it. It's there somewhere. But I've been crocheting. All my crochet stuff's there, and I don't want to. I gotta get organized a little bit. So if I don't fall asleep right after this video, it's probably going to be what I do. And hopefully LJ's days off, we're going to get organized. I am making one of my besties a dress out of Cinnamon Stitch's pattern tutorial. I will show you when it's finished. I will put the tutorial, and I will show you. Hopefully she'll model the dress. I'm not going to model it, but hopefully she will. I started me a top with the same tutorial. I will show you guys in my yarny videos. I think tomorrow I'm going to do like a FO and whip video earlier in the day, because I've been trying to do 2 videos a day. Hope y'all aren't getting tired of me. I am very privileged to find out that I got a shout out on a live from Pups and Crochet. If you don't know who she is, go check her out. She hit 100 and she's working towards 200. I know she was close. I'm not sure if she made it, but I will link her down below. Like, she's going to do a giveaway when she hits 200. She did a giveaway at 100. And then there was, There's another one tomorrow that I'll give a shout out to. I'm so sorry, I don't remember her name, but she's a lot of fun to watch. There was not much going on today because last night my tummy was, I felt, my tummy felt a little better this morning, but I was real tired from being up and going to the bathroom. Not that you want to know all that, but you know, this is me, raw and in the, I wasn't saying the nude. I'm not nude. I'm in a you can see I have clothes on. And exposed. Is that what I'm trying to say? Like you know, and like you can answer me right now. Anyway, it's just me. So I was in the bathroom a lot last night, so I was very tired, so I slept some today. Then I got up and I crocheted. I talked to one of my besties on the phone. LJ made us a frozen pizza for dinner because it's too, y'all, I love to cook. When I'm feeling able to, I love to cook my family a good meal. It's too dang hot. Our kitchen does not have air conditioning. We have a fan. Yesterday was, it was so-so. And so, we had leftovers. And then today he made the pizza, and who knows what we'll have tomorrow. It'll be a surprise. But we just had frozen pizza tonight because it's hot and it's something you can just stick in the oven, get out of the kitchen, go back, take it out, and you're done. And it's just so hot, and we have so the kitchen and air unit doesn't fit in it. You probably don't want to know all this, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. The windows won't open to put a window unit in. My bedroom, well, our bedroom, the twins' bedroom, and the living room all have window units. But it's just so hot, you know, window units don't cool the whole house. So it's so hot that the only thing you really can do is just sit by the air conditioning, which saves me from being sick because, and I'm asking this of anyone that has lupus or fibromyalgia, do you get overheated faster than other people in your family or whatever that don't have it? And does getting overheated make you sick? Because I used to be able to get overheated and not feel nearly as bad as I do now. But if I get overheated, I literally have to sit down in front of the air conditioner, drink something cold, and cool my body down, or I will be physically sick. I feel like I'm going to pass out a lot of times. Just curious, or is it menopause? I don't know. But I know that heat affects me, heat and cold both, either extreme. But at least the cold, it doesn't make me nauseously sick. It just makes my body hurt, like I feel it harder than I used to. But man, the heat is getting me. So now that I've rambled on about stuff that you probably didn't want to hear, I think I want to look for some vintage. We have a place, it's called Bullet Bob's, and he has a lot of vintage stuff. And he has some magazines. And you know what, y'all? I think I want to go look for some Teen Beat and Tiger Beat and 17, even just to get a couple, just to relive, you know, nostalgia, if they're not too expensive. But maybe I'll take y'all on a trip when he don't have good air conditioning in there, or he doesn't have good air conditioning in there. So we'll have to not be a day that's over 100, and tomorrow's supposed to be 103. But maybe one of LJ's 3 days off, which is tomorrow is Wednesday. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday he's off. And so maybe one of those days, maybe it won't get super hot, because it was just I think yesterday the highest got like 83. So that wasn't too bad. It was still felt hot, but not like 103. So, yeah, if it's that, then maybe we'll go and walk through at least a little bit, and y'all can share in some nostalgia, because that place, they have vinyls, they have old Nintendo games, they have lots of stuff. And I don't know if they still have it, they used to have a haunted chair that they swore was haunted, and if it didn't cost so much, I'd bring that sucker home. Yes, I'm that person that would bring a haunted chair home, just because of the story and whatnot. It's a little odd looking, so if it's still there, I'll make sure and do some video of it so you can see it. But yeah, Bullet Bob's. He's also the one that he puts a card out, at least during the winter for sure, that you can put clothing and stuff for the homeless in, and they can just take it. I mean, it's meant for anybody, but we all know it's pretty much for the homeless. And I have dropped stuff off there, like some blankets I crocheted and clothes that we couldn't wear, and I've put lots of crocheted hats in there because, you know, and scarves. I want to know that somebody's going to be warm, and I appreciate that about him, because it's not like he advertises it or anything. It's just there. And I happened to notice it one day, and I went in and asked him. I was like, is that just for you to put stuff in, or can I put stuff also? He said anyone is welcome to put anything in or take out of. Well, I didn't need to take out of it. There have been times when I have needed help. I've needed assistance, but I don't anymore. And so anytime I think I could help, it makes me happy. And so, yeah. But I don't know if he's got it out there in the summer. I mean, the summer they still need things, but, you know, not as badly in the winter to stay warm. So, yeah, and speaking of that, I think, so Ashley from Stitchin Ain't Easy, has a book that she's going to start crocheting out of, and when she does, it's going to be, she's going to share what she makes, and then that's going to be specifically donated to charity. So that's going to, I ordered the same book, and I'm going to do the same. And I'm going to get back started on the No Idle Hands project charity that I've been doing, but I have not talked about. I haven't been diligent about. I mean, I'm still donating, I'm still making, but it's when and if. And so I want to be a little more organized with it, is maybe what I'm saying. So I do have a Facebook for that, and I just want to encourage people to give. You don't have to send me anything if you have a charity in your area, but I would love it if you join the group and share with us what you donate. It's not bragging. It's just, to me, I look at it as inspiring others. I don't ever put my name on this stuff that I donate to places. I don't want that recognition. I do put a little card that says from the No Idle Hands project, but I don't put a name to it. I don't claim anything. If someone sends me something and says they want their name added to it, that's perfectly fine. I donate to the women's shelter here. We have a homeless ministry through our church, Our Lady of Guadalupe, that I think I'm going to start making soap sacks and putting packaged soap in, because to me that's something they could do in a convenience store bathroom or something, you know, at least wash up a little bit. So I decided I was going to do some of that. I do put the stuff in that cart, the Bullet Bob. I've done that, and then I was going to donate to nursing homes, because I thought I had someone to donate to the nursing home that my mom used to work at, but I found out that the stuff never did get donated. It just sat in someone's closet, which is fine. I'm sure someone will use it, but I don't have anyone that works at a nursing home. And so I'm just going to stick to the women's shelter. And then there's it's like a Planned Parenthood kind of thing, where they also take homemade. They make, well, not just homemade. They take diaper bags and stuff like that. And it's to encourage women to think about adoption. And if they don't want their baby, to think about adoption, and to help them go through the process if they decide to, or if they decide to keep their baby. They get to pick prizes when they make so many meetings, and it's to teach them, especially new moms, how to be a mom, how to prepare for being a mom. And it also financially helps them hook up with services in the community for them. And so I think I'm going to start taking baby blankets and stuff over there. A lot of times you can get baby stuff at Dollar Tree real cheap. And then, of course, you know, I can crochet stuff, so that's a good thing. So I think I'm going to add that to my list. If you have any other ideas about how I think in the winter time I might start just leaving scarves and hats in different places with a tag that take me if you're cold kind of thing. I think that would be a good thing too. But yeah, right now I'm a little bit busy trying to, well, my friend wants a dress, and then I told you I need to make some money before the last week in August so that we can have some money to go on a trip, because I think we both really need it. Not because my life's that bad, but all the crime going on around here, and just we haven't been, well, last year nobody got to go anywhere, you know that. Year before we went to a lot of concerts. Year before that we went to some, but that's the year my mom passed. So I just want to go to Missouri. I haven't been since I went and got my mom that last trip, and I'd really like to see my uncle. LJ loved Missouri also. If anyone lives in that area or in the area we'll be going through from New Mexico to Oklahoma and Missouri, and you want to meet up, even if you're not a YouTuber but you're a subscriber and you would love to meet up, I would freaking love that, y'all. But you got to hit me up. I'll put my YouTube down, or my email. You know my YouTube, or you wouldn't be watching me. My email down below, because how fun would that be to meet up with a bunch of people? And you know, I mean, I consider you friends. If you watch me and listen to me, you know more about me than you probably ever wanted to know. And so now you're my friend. You're welcome. And so, you know, I mean, to get to meet you in person would be awesome. So I think I've rambled enough. I'm not even really sure what this video was about. I decided I am going to have a process. It's just the days that I have time, because I do have a blog that I've started and haven't added to lately. But I think I'm going to write in my journal. And then once I write in my journal, I'll put it onto the blog. And then from the blog, that's what I'll vlog about. Make it a process. I'm bad at processes and organization, but keep your fingers crossed. Neva can do it. And I don't know what tomorrow's will be about. I do have some things on my heart to share about, you know, and randomness, because that's how my brain works. Sorry, guys. Even if I wrote out what I wanted to say, I would wander. That's just who I am. LJ likes it about me. I hope y'all do too. Check out Pups and Crochet. I like her. She has an ET hat, and she's all about the 80s, which y'all know I love that. I was born in 71, so I was a little kid and a baby in the 70s. I was a kid and a teenager in the 80s, and I graduated in 89. 80s are my jam. Yep. In fact, I have leg warmers that I've crocheted for myself. And I actually want to, well, that'll be for another time, because this really isn't, well, I talk about crochet because crochet is all the way through my life, but I have some goals that I have set for some things I want to do. And, you know, I used to always want to dress like Cyndi Lauper. Well, I'm going to be learning how to sew, and I have an idea that I want to make me a Cyndi Lauper-ish outfit, and makeup, hair, all of it. Just walk outside in public one day like that. I'm sure my children will love me for that. LJ will be seen with me, but they won't, and they will probably be a little embarrassed, but I will be happy, because I didn't get to as a teenager. It's not exactly, that's for another time. Okay, I really am going to end it now. Have a great night. This is Speaking My Truth. Speak your truth to me. I love to hear that when people tell me we have a lot in common, or they understand where I'm coming from, or a lot of people are like, yeah, Tiger Beat and 17. I was like, all I could think of was Teen Beat, but yes, there was Tiger Beat and 17 and all those magazines and all those memories. Yeah, pretty cool, eh? So have a good night, and I will see you again tomorrow.